Hello and welcome to Tapping Tuesday. Thank you for being here, whether you're joining live or on the replay. Super excited to be here with you guys. And today, in today's tapping video, I thought we would focus on increasing our sense of value and financial worth. You know, so many times, especially as women, I think we're not really taught, or unless you had, a great mentor or a business person or a parent, teach you your financial worth and value based on your experience and your knowledge and your expertise in whatever field of work that you're in. Sometimes it can be really scary to go into your boss and ask for that raise, or go into a job interview and express maybe not even what they're offering, but what you feel your value and contribution will be to that organization or to that company or to that client. If you're a professional like me, seeing clients one-on-one or in group settings, sometimes asking for what we want and what we're worth based on our expertise and value and experience and all those things can be very daunting and it can be outright scary. And I know for me, that was an issue at one point in my life, and having to overcome that can be a really challenging thing for many people, especially if you're not used to bringing up or talking about money or money issues. And of course, there's, many courses out there talking about mindset with money. And, part of it's mindset and part of it is strategy, having the language, knowing how to speak up, feeling comfortable speaking up. And yes, at first it can feel scary. Maybe you feel it, in your stomach, or like tightness, or, people experience sort of financial blocks and value blocks, and worthiness blocks in different ways. So let's focus on that today, and feel free to tap along. This is meant as a general educational video, and but knowing that if you're tapping along, that you are taking responsibility for your own well-being. So let's increase our sense of worth and value and feeling comfortable, getting more and more comfortable speaking up for what we know we bring to the table, and equating that in a way financially that makes sense for us, that feels good, that feels in alignment. And of course, at first it may feel a little out of alignment, but then once you get to that next level, then you can keep increasing that sense of alignment with what you're requesting or asking or demanding. And, it's really up to us to take care of ourselves. Usually your boss isn't going to say, hey, you've been doing such a great job, I'm just going to give you a raise. Or maybe you're in a profession that you work for an individual and you don't work for a company that has annual reviews. So there could be many different circumstances. So let's tap. We're going to start on the karate chop point. If you're not familiar with the tapping points, please feel free to go back to the video where the tapping points are so you can follow along. Okay, so take a deep breath. Okay, starting on the karate chop point. Even though in the past I have not felt comfortable speaking up for my financial value and worth, but that's in the past. And I want to improve my sense of value and self-worth and feel comfortable, at least more comfortable, asking for what I value myself at, and really feeling into that and knowing it's okay to speak up for what I like or what I feel that I'm worth, because I'm the only one who will do it. And I deeply and completely honor and accept myself, even though in the past perhaps I've undervalued myself or devalued myself, or perhaps I just got so comfortable in my position I didn't want to speak up or make waves or risk losing my job. And that's okay. But now I'm willing to grow and learn and evolve. I'm willing to increase my self-value and my self-worth and ask for what I think is appropriate. And I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Even though in the past, perhaps I've undervalued or devalued myself, and that's on me. But now I'm willing to step into a new mindset, a new paradigm, knowing and remembering that I am valuable. My time is valuable. My skills are valuable. And my knowledge is is valuable. And I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Inside of the eyebrow, perhaps in the past, side of the eye, I've devalued myself. Under the eye, or undervalued myself with clients or patients or my boss or myself. Under the nose, and I'm willing to forgive myself for that. Chin point, I'm willing to release this attachment to undervaluing myself. Collarbone, so whether I'm going in for a job interview, under the arm, or I want to ask my boss or the company for a raise, under the chest, I'm willing to value myself more and more. Wrist points, and with each and every gentle breath I take, top of the head, I allow my value to grow. Inside the eyebrow, because I have all this amazing experience. Side of the eye, whether it be work experience or life experience. Under the eye, I have a lot to offer. Under the nose, and I'm willing to speak up for how I should be compensated for that value and contribution. Chin point, I become more and more comfortable with increasing my financial value and worth. Collarbone, and I ask for what I'm worth. Under the arm, even if it feels uncomfortable. Under the chest, I'm willing to let go of these old beliefs around my worth and value. Wrist points, and I want to cut cords with any resistance to asking for more. Top of the head, because I'm worth it. Inside the eyebrow, I have so much to offer and give and contribute to this company or my clients or my patients. Side of the eye, and I become more and more comfortable asking for what I'm worth and my value. Under the eye, and I accept it. Under the nose, I ask for it and I accept it. Chin point with confidence. Collarbone, I can do this. Under the arm, and I release any old money or worthiness blocks or blocks around receiving more for my contribution. Under the chest, I choose to increase my financial value and worth. Wrist points. Perhaps it's been way too long since I've had a raise or made more money. Top of the head, and I'm excited to contribute to this company or my clients, whatever the case is. Inside the eyebrow, I'm comfortable charging more money. Side of the eye, I am comfortable asking for what I'm worth, for my experience, and contribution and worth. Under the I, I choose to be more comfortable in the uncomfortableness of speaking up. Under the nose, because I am worth it. Chin point, I claim my power. Collarbone, I claim my worthiness. Under the arm, I'm the only one who can step up for myself. Under the chest, and I believe in myself and my value and my worthiness. Wrist points, I imagine the other person saying yes. Top of the head, and I take it in deeply and completely. All right, take a deep breath. One more. If there's any remaining resistance to receiving that increased amount of money or worthiness, or just breathe it out on this next big deep inhale and release. So breathing in that positive money worthiness energy, breathing out any resistance. You can make a noise if you like. One more time. Good job. Thank you so much for joining. Sending all my healing love and energy to anyone affected by Hurricane Ian or the everything that's going on in Iran or anywhere else around the world. Sending everyone so much love and light and peace, and just remembering that you're the only one who can step up and ask for your worthiness and ask for that in a financial sense, whether it's your clients or your business or your boss or going out for an interview. You are worth it and you are valuable, and what you bring to the table is unique to you. So ask for what you're worth. And knowing that just financial worth isn't everything, of course. Just want to disclaim that as well. But this is wanting to be focused today's Tapping Tuesday on asking for what you want and what your worthiness and your experience, and that is okay too, because we have to take care of ourselves, not only emotionally, physically, spiritually, but also financially. So thank you for joining. Be sure to tune in next Tuesday for another Tapping Tuesday video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop it in the comment section or send me a direct message. Thanks for joining, and have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.